Welcome in, welcome in. Sean and Shooter here with you. Producer Matt by our side, our trusty producer. SNS-REPORT. That helps. That's a little better. I'm spinning knobs like crazy over here. We're clipping. I got knobs going. I got Sean looking at me funny.
Hey, turn it up. There you
Turn
go.
what up?
Nothing.
No, we were drowned out by the music, which isn't a bad
That's good
thing.
now. I like it.
I'd rather listen to that music than you.
That's not very kind.
Now, I get. We should work on being more kind to one another.
More nicer to one another. More nicer.
Better, nicer.
No, I think we're just honest with each other.
Kindness is the fuel that drives humanity.
Kindness is annoying.
Imagine humanity as a car. It runs off not batteries, not gasoline,
toxic chemicals,
but kindness.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far would we make it?
Just outside of Turner.
Yeah. Not very far. Think that far?
No, I bet we.
I was going to say into the driveway, out of the garage.
It depends if I'm turning on the old shooter charm.
Yeah.
We'd make it. We'd make it quite some ways.
What's this shoot a charm you speak of?
Used to use it to captivate the ladies, if you will.
Yeah. The lady.
Yeah, the horses down in the stall mostly.
The male horses. You're a big fan of the old
horsecock.
Yeah.
The giant horsecock.
Horsecock. What's going on?
Well, same old shit, you.
Yeah, same old shit.
Producer Matt, how you doing over there, buddy?
Oh, doing good.
Oh, hang on.
No,
How's that?
hold on. You've had a chance to rehearse your answer now. Again.
All right, try that.
There.
I'm doing good.
Oh, hang on.
That's good. Jeez. Wow. We should really label those buttons.
Going on
It's
here?
a fancy board. There's so many buttons
No, he's
and knobs.
plugged in here. Try again, Matt. Oh, hang on. Good.
There we go.
All
Look
I
at that.
need, 10, 15 minutes. I'll figure this thing out.
Is the chat working today?
Yeah, if the chat's working, let us know.
Let's see.
We'd love to hear you on the chat. Find us, SNS Report, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Find us on Twitter at SNS_report. Find us on YouTube, SNS Report YouTube page. Find us on Twitch. SNS Report on Twitch.
Same
Live
difference.
streaming this now. Welcome to our Twitch followers. Stick around. Good times, good laughs coming up. And
Plenty of kindness to go
what else we
around.
got? Oh, email us. SNS at SNS at SNS-report.net.
Yeah.
Remember the .net. So many .coms. You need the .net.
Yeah, that's why we went that route, Try to...
Pop quiz. Do you know what .com stands for?
Communication.
I don't think so.
Does it have a scent? Was that a question or...
It stinks a little. .com. What does
What is
.com
that?
stand
I
for?
feel like the Reed should know that.
Yeah, Producer Reed. What does that stand for?
Let's see.
We going to call him Producer Reed or Producer Matt? Or
I think we've always called him Reed. Why change it up now? I didn't even know.
That's
I
true,
didn't even know his name was Matt.
I feel like Producer Matt flows better.
Yeah.
Does it not?
No, I don't think so. Producer Reed. Well, we would just call him Reed.
In 1985, its name derived from the word commercial, indicating its original intended purpose for
Communism.
registered
Russians.
The Russians. It's the Russians. We're gonna go with communism. .net means
internet, short for internet.
Internet. Come on.
Yeah.
Duh. Fuck, everybody knows that.
Network.
Christ.
Fishing
like 80
net.
years old?
derived from the word network.
Told you. Bingo.
Did we
Shooter
say
wins
network?
the game.
See? Anyway, let's back to what we're going to call this guy.
We're going to call him
third man.
It doesn't. Producer Reed.
We'll just call him Reed.
Let's call him.
Yeah, when we drop the producer.
We don't need producer.
We could ask him what he'd like us to call
Sure.
him.
Yeah, man. What would you like
Maybe
us
we
to
should come
call
up
you?
with a fun name like Shitstain or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shitstain, look that up for us. That kind of rolls off the
How
tongue.
about
Bubbles.
Mini
Hey, Bubbles.
cock.
Yeah. Bubbles.
Bubbles? Yeah.
There we go. Hey, Bubbles.
Hey, Bubbles.
There we go.
That'd be so. Hey,
We're
Bubbles.
just gonna over the next few weeks we'll just throw names at you and one of
See
them will
what
stick
sticks.
eventually. Yeah.
I kind of like Bubbles.
I kind of like Bubbles too. Shitstain rolls off the tongue nice.
It does, yeah, but yeah, that's nice.
Speaking of
Glasses will be good.
Yeah.
speaking of Shitstain, how'd the old poop challenge go? What was it called?
So
the
poop fix.
fix, yeah.
Is it poopfix.com or fix your poop? Yeah. So first of all, you go to poopfix.com and they claim
I've heard the commercials. Sounds inspiring.
yeah, you take their magic pills.
Yeah.
And a proprietary blend of all natural things to make the gut good.
Yeah.
So
Okay, gut health is important.
I'm always searching for something that doesn't end up like peanut butter and shag carpet downstairs, if you know what I mean.
Situation going on there.
It's tough. So, and I just things in my digestive tract aren't what you'd call normal. So
right. Yeah, I've lived with you for a number of years.
Right. So I saw this poopfix.com. If you go to the website, and this is an official review, not a plug.
Not a plug.
Poopfix.com.
It's a supplement.
So the first thing that happens when you sign up is you start getting inundated with emails from this fella named Dr. Osane.
Is he the celebrity doctor?
He's the pain in the ass email filler upper.
Pun intended.
But yeah, I think Poopfix. Basically, if you struggle with chronic diarrhea, constipation, or bloating, yep. Mm-hmm. Food sensitives, yeah. Skin problems, I don't think so. And it's sane. It's some whole. I think it's a hoax, is what it is. But
it's gotta be.
Number 2, you can't lose belly fat. Number 3, you take probiotics. Anyway, long story short, I tried poopfix.com, which claimed that. After taking said pills, you would have one complete clean bowel movement every morning. First thing in the morning. Okay.
Bang.
So you get up, you take 3, and this was the first issue. So I bought 45 capsules.
Okay.
For 33. No, 45 was. It was about $50.
Okay.
I said that's not bad. $50 for over a month's supply
for a good solid poop,
right? That's not bad for a good clean poop.
Oh yeah.
Then you get said capsules to the homestead.
Hospitals.
And at first they were advertising a 3-pack of said capsules, which I said, okay, that's not bad because that's probably 45 capsules. That's 45 times 3, 90, 100. 135, that's divided by 30 days in a month, 30, 69. That's, 4 months supply roughly, right? So that's not bad. Right. And that was $150. So I said, for 4 months supply, I can live with that if it gives me the digestive relief I so desperately
you need.
Right.
Okay.
So fast forward to when the pills come in and I'm reading the directions. It says take 3 pills every morning.
3
pills. So now your 45-day supply just became a 15-day supply.
Yeah. 2
so
weeks.
Now you're talking $150 a month rather than $150 every 3 months.
For a good poop, though.
Every 4 months. Not worth it. I'll
buy more Are these oral pills or rectal pills?
Well, I tried both ways.
And one way seemed to work better?
They kind of just fell out the rectum. But no,
look, you got a little shit stain worked up.
They're orally ingested.
Okay.
So
really, okay.
And this is saying something.
Yeah.
Okay. I have never shit so much in my life as the first 2 days on this thing.
So it's a laxative.
It had to be.
Huh.
Because they weren't clean by any stretch of the imagination. Their motto needs to be shit more, shit dirtier, clean yourself out. Because I'm telling you, I had to stop taking them after 3 days. Because I have a life to live that doesn't involve sitting on the toilet 24 hours a day.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean mostly. Some days.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you weren't a fan, and it's like a 21 day or 7-day poop challenge. Is that what it is?
If you can get through the first 3 days of
7-day poop challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean maybe you got to go the full 7 8, but I could not do it.
You just couldn't.
Well, there was 2 things that kind of drove my decision to stop the poop fix.
The bleeding anus.
Right. One was the excessive amounts of blood and the very sensitive butthole from excessive wiping. And, the fact that I could not spend my days on the toilet. And then the second was, even if this works, I don't think I'm willing to spend $145 a month to that's a lot of money. That's
maybe like once a year or something.
Yeah, that's $1,200, $1,300 a year
for a good poop though. Every day.
Nah, too much money, man.
Really?
Too much. You know what you buy $1,300 a year?
A lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, cigars, whiskey.
Yeah, that's about
porn.
it. You can get porn for free.
A
No need
little
to pay
bit of
for it.
cocaine, not much, but a little bit.
Cocaine,
just a scotch of cocaine. I don't know what cocaine. How much does cocaine sell for?
I don't know. Yeah, what's a how does,
Bubbles, you
how
want
is
to figure
cocaine
that
sold? Bubbles. It's something's gonna stick eventually. That shit stain.
So have we discussed why we're doing that? Yeah, we talked about that.
What's that? The 7-day poop challenge?
No.
So search history.
I mean, long story short, I do not recommend
How much?
the 7-day poop. It'll be fun, Reed. They don't track that type of thing anymore.
Let's see.
It's just
AddictionCenter.com. The steep price of addiction. Oh, that's not what we're looking for.
no. Who cares?
There we go. The street price of a gram of cocaine.
How much?
The 2019. Oh no, geez, Cookie Manager. Oh, I got pop-ups. Oh boy,
Yeah, they got you now, buddy. Yeah.
I'm in.
You're gonna get pulled over on the way home.
Black helicopters circling. Let's see. Finland, $112 a gram.
Wow,
We live in the United States.
What's
Right?
a- what's a-
$96 a gram. $50 a gram down in Portugal.
that seems reasonable.
I get my Coke out of Portugal. It's much cheaper.
How many grams you think? How long does a gram go?
I don't know. Let's see.
Gram of cocaine.
I'll say
What's
it
that?
here
What's
somewhere.
that like one snort?
I don't know. Yeah. Let's see.
Bubbles, you looking this up too?
Look at us. How long does a gram of cocaine last?
Well, I think it's all subjective, no?
How much coke should you?
Yeah. How much cocaine is safe
How
to
much
snort?
coke should you snort
Hey.
before having a heart attack? Or I don't know, maybe you survived the heart attack. I think if you got a strong heart, you can
How long does a
survive
cocaine high last? How long is coke in your urine?
Oh, that's coke's a relatively healthy drug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
As,
it's in and out
as
quick.
drugs go.
Yeah, as drugs go. I mean, yeah,
It is working, guys.
I see
good.
that. Oh, we, got any-
rot your teeth.
we can't hear you. We're in a loud bar. And well, put it over the speakers in the bar.
Who's that?
Well, put it over the speakers in the bar, right?
Right. Play it. Tell the bartender, hey bartender.
Do we have to think of everything?
Bartender. Jesus Christ. Let's talk about hot shots a little bit. If you don't, now my wife
Right.
does not find hot shots amusing.
Really?
I'm contemplating divorce.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not?
Because
It's hilarious.
it's fucking
Come on. Anybody's
Lloyd
at
Bridges.
pudding and doesn't think that's hilarious?
Lloyd Bridges is a genius, a comedical genius.
Oh, I moved that. Well, we talked about this earlier in the week. Whenever we talked about our current President Biden, we just call him President Benson.
He is. He is President Benson. For those of you who don't know,
Or
President
Admiral Benson.
in Hot Shots Part 2,
Admiral Benson
becomes President
Yeah.
Benson. Yeah. But it's fucking hilarious.
It is.
It's hilarious.
The second one's better.
Yeah, I think
first
so. When
one's
he's the
funny, though,
president,
too.
first one's funny. Lloyd,
He just
to me,
makes it.
Admiral Benson, Lloyd Bridges makes that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because the whole Charlie Sheen, that whole
Yeah,
part
Papa
of it, is-
Harley. That's kind of stupid.
that's not that great.
No.
It's the Admiral.
yeah,
That's,
but it's
I
not a
found,
movie you're watching for the.
Do yourselves a favor. Go on YouTube and type in. How did I find that? I think it's Hot Shots.
Yeah.
Hot Shots Admiral Benson clips, and it's like an 18-minute
It's hilarious.
video of all his funniest parts in the whole movie, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's. Is it that long? Yeah, it was actually. It was pretty long.
It was almost all his funny parts in that movie.
Yeah.
in the whole
in the whole
Hot Shots
series.
movie.
Yeah. Is there a 3?
I don't think so.
Really?
Maybe.
No, it's only 1 and 2.
Is there?
Yeah. Hot Shots.
Hot Shots Golf 3. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Hot Shots Part 2.
But Admiral and then subsequently President Benson.
Yeah.
It's so
That
funny
ain't
when they're at
Biden to a T.
President Benson, nice to meet you.
Hey, that's my name.
No, when he's at the dinner. I wouldn't go around calling myself the president. I don't think you should either. Yeah, when they land, Admiral Benson, that's my name too.
When he drops his teeth in the guy's cup.
Oh, Jesus. So do yourself a favor. Go watch that because that is hilarious. That's got to be. Now, I don't think it's the best comedical movie of all time. Or
No, but it's
comedy all
one of
time.
them.
It's up there.
It's
but
downright hilarious.
but
We should have. It
if
playing
you
in the
watch the
background.
whole movie,
right.
it's okay.
Yeah.
But if you watch just the Admiral Benson
you just
highlights,
look for that's
right.
That's
It's
the
like
way to do
if
it.
you watch a porn and you watch the entire buildup of the porn, it's not that great of a porn.
Who does that?
But if you skip to the good part,
Why do they put so much effort into a porn? Like, why does it have to? Like, why is there? Like,
because
why
there's
is a
some real
porn
fucking sickos out there. my
hour
friend.
long? Like, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna watch. Do people sit down and watch the movie?
I think you underestimate the amount of sickos in the world.
Really?
There's some real fucking
So
sickos
like
out there, my man.
you and your wife sit down at night. Hey, you want to watch a movie?
Yeah,
you
and watch
flick
a
on a
full
porno and you watch an
pornographic
hour and a
film.
half of people banging each
I
other.
don't think there's an hour and a half long porn.
Oh, of course there is.
Who can go an hour and a half?
That's what I mean. You just Jesus. I don't think you quite understand how pornos are made for one.
I don't follow.
Shit stain. Explain it to him.
Bubbles kid who explained porn to me.
Okay, when two people love it, when two people don't
Bubbles
love
has
each
bowed
other, but they love money, they get paid to love each other on TV. And with that comes a certain level of intimacy.
Yeah, but you can't love each other for an hour and a half. Most I can love my wife is a minute 30. And it's on a good night.
A good solid 90 seconds of hot loving. Wow.
No, I know they
multiple
yeah.
sessions.
So,
yeah, it's true, huh?
right. You got
Cut the
fluffers
camera.
and stuff.
Right.
All you gotta do is cut the camera and
Yeah.
start back up.
Why don't we get into film pornography?
Film and pornos?
Yeah.
Right down here?
Yeah.
During the week, this would be a porn studio.
Old Bubbles running the board.
Thursday.
Go see Bubbles.
Us
He'll give you
commentating.
$2 on the way out.
As you can see, Thomas has given the old reach around. Oh, looks like he's starting off with the shocker. Whoa! Ballsy move, ballsy move.
Hey, Bubbles, why'd you get two guys in here? That's all I can find.
You guys get paid more.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you
I would
have
imagine.
to, for
That's
Christ's
got to be
sake.
hazard pay.
Oh, it's painful.
Christ.
Most of them
Yeah.
are straight.
Really?
Full of money.
Yeah, no,
I've seen that show.
I have heard that actually.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a show about
There's a show about like
covering porns?
Yeah. Like
Jesus.
The adult film industry.
How the fuck did we get talking about porn? We went from hot shots to porn.
Porns.
There is not many people in the industry that can make that kind of
make that,
transition
but
as
that's-
clean as we can.
And it was so smooth
It was.
the way we made
We
it.
went from talking about the 7-day poop challenge
Yeah.
to making pornos
in short order.
in a short amount
In
of
short
time.
order.
Just like that. And it was a smooth transgression with a little bit of what are we going to call shit stain.
Yep. Yep. I'm stuck on Bubbles.
Let's see. I know. We're going to have to compromise and come up with shit bubbles.
Bubble shits.
Bubble shits. I took the 7-day poop challenge and all I got were bubble shits.
That is a good way to describe it. Actually, just and
Just like
my
explosive
God,
bubbles
it
of
was
shit.
it was such a hot mess for those 3 days. I mean, the things that.
Oh.
Anyway, we won't get into it, but let's just say I bought some new underwear.
Holy cow. Anyway,
The
phew.
early days of the pandemic, you never would have done it.
That's right. You could have though.
Toilet paper
Nowhere to
was-
go.
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
right. Remember those days?
Oh yeah, you had to be very economical with the toilet paper
Not anymore. I got so much toilet paper. I don't know what to do with it all.
because you were part of the problem.
No, it wasn't part of the problem, but I just set it up after the fact and I forgot about it.
Now there's a shortage on everything else.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everything.
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 Oh, there's a big problem coming. Big
Huge,
problem. Big
huge.
problem.
I was at.
I didn't realize that ship, the Ever Given, that was stuck in the Suez Canal,
Yeah.
those 18,000 containers are still on it.
yeah,
Yeah, they're holding it.
They're holding it hostage.
yeah,
basically,
because they
until
gotta
the
pay.
insurance-
They gotta pay
insurance pays.
the damages.
Yeah, they want like what, $1 billion or something like that.
Yeah, this fucking Egyptian
Yeah.
dumps. I mean,
Well,
people,
People.
it's all fucking corrupt. But yeah,
Well, yeah, of course it
they're
is.
hoarding. You know, it's we should go in there, send a SEAL team in,
yeah.
get the fucking ship free.
Yeah,
Done.
see, but our President Benson there, he's like, SEAL team? We're going to send a bunch of SEALs.
Let's send dolphins.
Let's send dolphins.
They're much smarter animals.
Jeez, I'm crow. Anyway, this commie, anyway. Did you take care of the border yet?
Yeah, she's down there solving
that.
the border crisis.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah,
I
of
haven't
course
heard
she
much
is.
from her lately. Where is she?
Solving the border crisis.
Must be in Chuck Schumer's office laying down or something.
You think so?
Yeah, I would
Man,
imagine.
no, she's at the top. She ain't got nowhere else to go.
That's true. Yeah. Done.
People are screwing her to get to the top.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Yeah, that's something, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe she really likes it. I think her and President Benson got a
Now
little thing
there's
going.
something to think about, though.
What's
Do you
that?
think that's ever happened?
What's that? Oh,
Whereas there's a woman in a powerful position and she gets guys to screw her to work their way up.
In a powerful position.
That's true.
Jeez.
Moving on.
Bubbles is shaking his head. Like,
Bubbles, you got to tell me when I say something that doesn't make any sense.
That was smooth. That just rolled off the tongue. You know what he needs is a microphone into our ears.
Yeah.
That's what we got to get set up.
It
we
sounds
can.
something like, stop calling me Bubbles.
Hey, stupid. Yeah, but I'm sure that's happened.
You think so?
Of course it has.
But how do you, I mean, as a guy, that's like a bonus.
Right.
Like, I get to sleep with my boss.
I guess so. I mean, you
Unless-
don't know. She could, I think, whoa.
Yeah, or
that thing's probably been used and abused, too. I
you
mean,
get a, how they say, a manly woman.
yeah.
If you will.
Right.
Or
a certain type of breed.
Bingo. Nancy Pelosi.
Hey, she's all trashed.
Did
you see that moron Nancy Pelosi out there praising, like looking up at the sky and thanking George Floyd for his sacrifice?
Yeah.
How people don't see right through that?
Oh
it
my
just
God.
blows my
she
mind.
has got to be the most corrupt representative there is.
But she's very transparent.
Oh yeah, she doesn't,
She doesn't hide it.
She doesn't.
And people out there, oh, you gotta praise Nancy. Look at her. You can feel her passion. Are you
No, you
stupid?
can't feel her passion.
Are you
She's a
stupid?
fucking fraud. She's a fraud.
Looking up at the sky with fake tears rolling down her face.
Yeah. Praise the criminal George Floyd, who was.
What are your thoughts on George Floyd?
You know, I think the cop was in the wrong. I think he was guilty of manslaughter.
I agree with you.
I struggle with the murder 2 charge.
Yeah, I always thought murder was the difference between murder and manslaughter was premeditated versus not.
Well, murder 2 is.
So he's gonna get. Can you imagine?
Bubble shits. What's murder 2? I think murder 2 is kind of like manslaughter
versus murder. So what is
killing killing without premeditation, as in the heat of the passion or in a sudden quarrel or fight, is murder 2.
All right.
So
murder versus manslaughter.
And manslaughter is unintentional killing.
Okay.
So manslaughter's like
it's much less like yeah.
Manslaughter's
a
like
person kills another without premeditation. See, I would have thought it would have been more along those lines.
Manslaughter's like when I take too much poop fix and I end up dying because my insides literally come out. The wife could sue them for. But murder 2 is murder, knowingly murdering someone but not premeditating.
What was he convicted of?
He was convicted of murder 2, manslaughter.
So how can you be convicted of murder 2 and manslaughter?
What else?
Third degree murder.
Yeah, what was the...
So he was convicted of second and third degree murder as well as second degree manslaughter. How?
So what's third degree murder?
How can that be possible, though, I guess is what I don't understand.
Yeah, I always thought
why don't you just pick one?
Okay, third degree is an unplanned, unintentional killing that is not part of another felony.
So that's similar to manslaughter.
So it sounds like it's another charge to get more time on sentencing.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, I don't think that's right. To me, that's like
No,
borderline double jeopardy.
I always thought you had to decide, either go for manslaughter, go for murder
Right.
2, go for
How
whatever.
can they charge him with everything and then charge it and then it goes through and he's found
I don't
guilty on
know.
everything?
It's got to be a way to just build up the sentence.
This is why fucking people hate lawyers.
I honestly think he was guilty of manslaughter. I think he but
didn't
murder
a lot of
2,
stuff
I
come out in the
struggled.
trial about how George Floyd was high
He had
at
so
the
much
time.
fucking fentanyl in him that
he wasn't actually kneeling on his neck as much as his shoulder.
Yeah, and if they would have, if the cops or a medical examiner would have found him in his apartment dead, they would have ruled it a overdose because he had
that much in his
overdose,
system.
even for his size.
Right.
He had that much fentanyl in his system.
So I guess that's kind of the problem I have with it. Besides the
I do
whole
too.
George Floyd Plaza.
You
and
know
all
what
that
I
bullshit.
go back to on all of these. You know, Dante Wright, and again, you know, as a cop, you need to know your difference between your fucking gun and your taser.
Agreed, but still, if you go back to the root cause of this whole situation.
If these people would have just listened to the cops, they'd all be alive.
And
There's a common theme with every one of these.
Right.
They fought, resisted arrest.
He was being arrested.
And he tried to
got back
run
in the
back
car and
into his
tried to
car
run.
and tried to run.
I think she screwed up by saying taser. She shouldn't have said anything and just, Hey,
you know what I think?
I'm sorry, but he's trying to run. He's a criminal.
Right. Here's what I think. Everyone's saying, or all the dumb libtards are saying, defund the police, right? I'm the opposite.
Go for it. Defund.
No, I say we need to fund them more. Then we'll get the best of the best. We'll get guys that are ex-SEALs, ex-militaries that have the training to know how to react under pressure.
Yeah.
Cops don't know how to react under pressure in most cases.
There's only so much training they can go through, right?
It's limited. Any guy off the street can be a cop.
Right. And for the most part, you're probably not, like you say, like when you're in the military, especially now, given the current state of the world, your training is tested, right?
Right.
Versus being a cop. A lot of the time, the high stress situations, anybody can pull somebody over for speeding. I guess,
you're never really tested. You're never really put to the test.
Right.
But I mean, so let's do fund them more. We'll get more training, right? So shit like this won't happen.
There's no narrative to that.
You're right.
And let's figure out how many
right.
cops are there in the world. I mean, there's millions, right? In the U.S. alone.
How many cops in the world?
Like in the U.S. alone, right? And you're talking about 5 or 6 cases.
Well, NYPD's like 275,000.
Yeah, isn't it something crazy like that?
Yeah.
So, but this leads to a bigger discussion of this mob rule mentality that we live in now, right?
Oh yeah.
If you don't like something, go out and let's face it, it's not protesting, it's rioting. 700,000. In the U.S.
Yeah.
So there's 700,000 cops.
700,000 cops.
How many of them are dirty?
Oh, that's another big problem
Don't get
too.
me wrong. There's dirty cops. Yeah, but you know, into your big cities
dirty
and stuff.
cops. That fucking irritates me. Dirty cops, because
dirty cops.
Dirty cops
Irritate you, or the term?
No, the cops themselves irritate me. And dirty cops and dirty politicians, because they're preying on any public official that's dirty. They've never created any wealth for themselves. They take. Right. That's what pisses me off.
That's all public officials do.
All they do is take. They don't give anything. They don't create anything. And when we as a country can start to realize that the government doesn't fucking do anything for us.
Right. That the government doesn't create
at its core. What is the
anything.
Government? It doesn't do anything for us.
Right. They don't create
jobs. We empower the government to do what they
money.
Do. Right.
They just take.
They take.
And take and take and take.
They're takers. They're like that toxic friend in your life.
Right.
Like us with bubble shits.
Right. Look at over there. Just
other way around though. Bubble shits. We're bubble shits as toxic friends.
Yeah. Look at us.
We're using him for his production aptitude.
Right.
His streaming prowess.
I feel like he's watching porn right now.
I think he is.
Yeah. Look at him. Porn?
When his pants fall off, they don't start to worry about. Other than that, he
watches
what porn is. Whatever. As long as he turns his back.
So there's a Wikipedia page for New York City police corruption and misconduct.
Is there really?
Yeah. Over 12,000 cases have resulted in lawsuit settlements totaling over $400 million.
Oh, it's bad in the NYC.
Yeah. That's a 5-year period.
Yeah. Yeah. It's bad.
That is unbelievable.
Is bad.
What's the average police officer salary? Bubble shits. You got that on hand?
Average in the U.S.?
In the U.S.
He's busy doing something. Average police salary. It can't be much. Wait, let's guess before we look at it. Wait. I'm going to guess.
I'm going to say average.
48.5.
I was going to say 55.
I'm guessing 48,500 a year.
Let's see. This is 51 to 68, 37 to 90. Come on, that's like fucking
37.
I could have made that up.
Entry-level police officer starts off making $31,965.
So who in their right mind is going to want to be a fucking police officer?
Especially now. All the bullshit.
I mean, you can't even shoot an unarmed person.
Right.
Without being ridiculed for it.
I mean, think about it. If you pull someone over now and you're walking up and you see they're black, you just turn around and head back to your
Never
car.
mind. Sorry. Meanwhile, somebody's banging on the window, ball gagged in the back
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. If I shoot him, it's a whole thing. And I don't want to go to jail.
It's true.
My buddy Derek's already there. He says he's not having very much fun.
And again, like I say, should George Floyd be dead? Probably not. Would he have killed himself eventually? I truly believe he would have.
Absolutely, yeah.
Daunte Wright, Should he be dead? No. Should he be tased and in jail? Yeah.
Again.
And you know what the funny part about that Dante Wright thing is? There was a rumor going around that his warrant, because he had a warrant out for his arrest.
Yeah.
There was a rumor going around that it was for marijuana. And everyone was like, he smoked
Just
dope. And
smoke a little weed, man.
It was attempted armed robbery.
Right, yeah.
Robbery, yeah.
Yeah.
He told his mom it was for marijuana. And so
so his
that's how
mom
the
was
rumor
out there.
got out. But then when you look at the facts, it was attempted
And
armed
then
robbery.
they just shot another knife-wielding psycho, didn't they?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Again, if the common theme with all these, if you
Right.
just listen to the
they're
police,
criminals.
you'd be fine.
I'm sure. How many white people get shot every day by police? Are they saying none?
it's a staggering difference. It really is. But I think if you look at it per capita or per like I don't know if it'd be per capita.
Cholera.
Like you look at it as a percentage of the black population versus the percentage of the white population.
It's probably
a much higher percentage.
Oh, really?
Of blacks that get
Right.
shot
So you're
by
saying
police.
More blacks are criminals than whites. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Cornered.
I'm saying
Backed you into a corner there. You're
mean,
saying statistically speaking.
it's true, yeah. But that is a fact. Per capita,
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
more black people commit crimes than white people.
All right. Hypothetically
by-
speaking.
But look at southern side of Chicago.
Yeah. You
I
don't
mean,
wanna
they're
live there.
killing each other every day.
I didn't realize they still got that whole Chez or Chavez or whatever that in Portland there. That's still like the thing. Like they still own that section of the city there. What were they called? Chad? Not Chad. They had their own little like
country in Africa.
Yeah, they had their own little like country there. Remember in Oregon, Portland.
Oh yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah.
It was some name like Jizz or something like that.
Portland, Oregon.
What was it called?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about there, bubble shits.
Barricaded everything off.
Yeah,
What was it?
bubble shits. Wasn't it? You still,
What was it?
I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
I think it's mold.
You even search for
I
that.
think it's mold.
Portland, Oregon,
Psychos.
BLM city. Let's see.
Let's see.
I thought they
What the heck was it called? Portland City.
yeah.
Portland, Oregon. America's whitest cities.
I don't know.
Man. Why are they rioting? Oh, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Come on. Somebody needs to
you're right.
comment this
They
answer.
set up their own little city.
Yeah. Wasn't it? It wasn't Chaz or something?
It was Clat.
Clat.
No, it was Chaz.
It says
How's it spelled? Bubble shits.
downtown Portland.
Yeah, it's Chaz.
Protesters for
Chaz.
their own autonomous zone by pitching tents, rebuilding barricades, removing.
Antifa activist. Yeah. It's Chaz, the sequel. How will it end? Yeah, so they're doing it again, I guess.
Oh, they are.
Months after placating, the vocals are Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. That's what Chaz stood for.
Chaz, Capitol Hill Autonomous
Yeah,
Zone.
so that's what it was.
What's an autonomous zone?
It means you can do whatever you want. Autonomy is the
Oh yeah, that's
like
right.
I give you total autonomy to do it. It's basically
right.
saying do whatever you want. And
Women
just give it
don't
back to
have
me.
total autonomy of their body.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
they can't
'cause a
kill
man
babies.
owns it. Because they can't kill babies. So hypothetically speaking, you're Derek Chauvin.
Chauvin.
You're a white whatever. You're a white man. You've killed a black guy.
Yep.
You're a cop.
Yep.
You're going to prison, but
Yep.
presumably a bunch of black guys.
Oh, you're dead.
Your first night there, what do? You gotta kill a black guy and get in touch with the Aryan Brotherhood. Right? You gotta prove yourself to the brothers because you're dead, man. You're dead. Am I wrong?
No, I
You're
suppose
dead.
you're right.
You're dead. But there's no way they stick him in jail.
So there's two things are going to happen.
He's gonna get raped
That's for sure.
repeatedly.
I think one, he's going to appeal, and this whole thing's going to get overturned.
Yeah.
because of the media.
Yeah.
And
I can't believe that they didn't have a change of venue anyway.
yeah,
I mean,
that's the media and the publicity of the case and Maxine Waters.
yeah,
And-
opening her big flappy
Yep,
mouth.
and the president.
Yeah.
President Biden.
President Benson.
It's going to get overturned
Yeah.
on appeal, or he's going to kill himself.
Yeah. Speaking of killing yourself, if you're one of the other 3 cops that are now, what do you do? Because there's 3 other cops that are that they're going to be found guilty because he was.
Yeah, no, you
so
go.
They're either going to take deals or they fucking off themselves. Because
they'll probably take deals.
I would imagine. One of them's like a brand new cop. Wasn't he only on the job for like a week or something like that? That's just nuts.
Brand new, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do? Like
that's
marching
tough,
you
man.
into jail. There's no way they put you in. So what do? You walk into the jail, you meet the warden. He's a big black guy.
Oof, good night.
And you find a sheet and hang
Game
yourself.
over.
I mean, what do you do?
Over.
I mean, that's it for you. So I'm going to solitary? No. No. Anyway, this is your roommate, Jamal.
You two get along just fine, yeah. No,
Jamal.
I mean, you and I don't think they treat ex-cops kindly in jail.
No, I can't imagine.
Especially
one that kills a black guy.
Yeah.
Especially one with this much attention.
Yeah, I think he's
going to be in trouble.
I think he's a dead man.
They must just keep him in solitary, though.
I think they probably will.
For a while.
Yeah.
Until he gets some time, so bulk up. You think he's been like getting himself prepared? Like
loosening things up downstairs, if you will.
Yeah. You think he's been like prepping himself?
Or would you go the opposite way and do some what are those exercises called? Kegels for your butthole.
Like beagles?
That way you can clench that thing.
I don't know. You think that would work?
No, I feel like they just get a running start and ram it.
Anyway, that's all, folks. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I don't know. Wouldn't you, though? I mean,
I think you could do that.
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
At some point, you'd break your penis in half.
You think there's a lot of rape in jail? There's got to be.
You watch. Actually, I was watching a
porno.
This
it started
movie
out
called
with this jail shower scene.
Jailhouse Stories with
Jailhouse Stories with Nikki Benz.
Yeah. But no, I was watching. I think it was on Vice or something.
Oh yeah.
But it was about they were interviewing convicts and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were saying how one of them was like, there's a lot of guys in there. And they have needs and there's no girls and things are gonna happen.
Fucking
God.
Oh, that ain't a reason to keep yourself out of jail. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that is your deterrent right there.
Man, can you imagine that?
Let's move on from that. That's a grotesque subject.
Anyway, what else is going on in the world?
All right, let's see. What do we got? What do you got? We got stuff in the box here.
You want to talk?
Fuck the NCAA. Oh, this would be good.
What was that one?
So the NCAA unequivocally.
I just want to point out that's quite the subject line that I put in there.
Yeah, that is a nice. Literally said fuck the NCAA, and I don't disagree. So NCAA unequivocally supports transgender athletes participating in women's sports, and will pull championships from states that disagree.
That just blows
my
absolute
That's cancel
mind.
culture at its peak.
That's what I'm talking about. This mob mentality.
Yeah.
Let's do what we want, or you're in trouble.
Where
I don't understand
are the feminists?
Exactly. Why aren't they upset about this?
These girls work their ass off.
Whoa. How about them or they? Okay. Fuck that.
Them, they.
Fuck that.
But these girls work their ass off to become elite college athletes.
Yeah.
Right?
NCAA athletes.
And then they get blown out of the water because they're allowed to compete against males who feel like being a female.
I just can't even. I don't understand.
It's a fucking joke.
I don't get it.
How is this okay?
The
Explain to me how this is okay.
A policy implemented in 2010 which requires testosterone suppression treatment for transgender women to compete in sport. It doesn't make any sense. Don't get me wrong. You want to call yourself a girl and you're a man, do whatever the fuck you want.
If that makes you happy and content, but
don't expect us to
compete in male sports.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Go compete in male sports and do whatever you got to do, or don't compete in sports at all. That's what you have to give up, I guess, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason that these women should have to give up what they've worked their whole life for because you can't make a decision on what sex you want to be, but you still want to play fucking women's basketball or men's basketball.
I can't understand for the life of me why there's not more uproar about this.
Boy, our kindness went out the window.
Yeah, no, that was gone so well. Probably when we started talking about producer Reed as bullshit. I mean, that's kind of killed the kindness.
I'm
vibe.
with you though. I don't understand why there's not more people pissed off about this.
Why
People
is
get
there
pissed
not
off about the
outrage?
dumbest shit.
Right.
Like we're pissed off about this, but
This is
different.
Literally,
This is
you
fundamentally
have males
wrong.
competing in female sports and dominating.
Regardless of what they think they are,
Dominating.
regardless of what they're putting in their body to make them seem that way.
They still have the male physique. They have the male muscles. They have the male. And I mean, males are stronger than females. It's science. It's most males. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of females out there that kick my ass.
Oh yeah,
but I am not what you would call a highly trained athlete.
Right. You are a
mildly trained athlete.
Barely trained professional, if you will.
I am not refined, as it were.
But this is becoming a real problem. Like I have a daughter.
I think it is.
And I can't imagine getting to a point where she's worked really hard to play
I'd be pissed.
for a school, a college in particular, and then they have the nerve to come out and say, "Well, if you don't want to follow what we're telling you,"
yeah. And then, not to mention, you got a daughter that is showering with a fucking man.
Yeah,
after
with a man.
You know,
oh, but that's different, though. That's
it's
different.
not right.
It's different.
It's not
fundamentally.
And I cannot understand why. You know, every all these liberals, and I hate to make it liberal, whatever, but all these liberals constantly talk about science, the science of global warming, which is fucking spotty at best.
The science
behind the coronavirus tracking shot. I mean, vaccines.
Yes.
The science. We have to believe the science, but when it comes to the science of biological males versus biological
when it comes
females,
to
real science that we know,
exists,
that has been studied and we can see, and it's proven. Doesn't matter.
No. What we need to take into account here is feelings. Okay?
Right. Now
Science.
that goes out the window. So maybe it's just biology.
We need a sound effects board.
Yeah.
Officer shit stain. Get on that.
He's a cop now.
He's a cop now. He looks like a cop, doesn't he?
He could be, yeah.
Look at him.
Got the goatee
Imagine
going.
him knocking on your window.
Let's give him a taser and a gun. See what he shoots.
See what he shoots first. Taser. Pow, pow, pow. Wrong one. Yeah, whatever. But anyway,
she was an idiot.
Yes,
but moving on.
Yeah. So I mean, I wish somebody would comment on this.
If we made T-shirts saying "Support traditional athletics," chicks without dicks,
and we have like a dude with a beard wearing a skirt.
Yeah.
And maybe a bra with balls hanging out.
Yeah, with a little tennis racket.
With a circle and a cross through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, this isn't. You know
this
what I mean?
is not
man. People would buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna roll out some merchandise.
Yeah. That'd be good, huh?
Bubble shit. So you find us a T-shirt vendor.
Get on the horn there. We need multiple cameras so we can spin one around.
Yeah,
just to catch it. We'll have the Officer Shit Stain camera.
Yeah,
it'll just be right on his face.
He's a real cop.
Yeah, look at him.
That's all.
Yeah, see? Officer Shit Stain.
Trooper Trahan, you bitch.
Trooper Trahan. Anyway, so, all right.
What am I doing here? Oh.
So, just so we're clear, we don't agree with this.
No.
I think if you're one of these cities, schools, you just say, you know what? Fuck you guys. Get rid of the NCAA.
Oh, I think that's a big part of it.
Do you need
NCAA? No, it's going away.
They're just trying to hold on to power.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, especially now that they're going to start paying college athletes.
Yeah, and nobody needs the NCAA.
What's going to happen is all these eventually it's going to be momentous and it's going to be sudden.
Yeah.
All these big colleges, your big football money generating schools.
Yeah.
Alabama's, your UCLA's, your Tennessee's.
Yeah.
They're just going to say
Clemson.
we're no longer part of the UCLA. I'm sorry. Of the
UCLA is no longer going to be part of UCLA. We've decided
they're going to say
we want to join Clemson. They're a better team.
We just can't beat them. We're going to join.
We're just going to join them.
So they're going to say we no longer want to be part of the NCAA.
Yeah, we don't need
they're
going to
pull off, and then
what does the NCAA do?
Nothing.
They set rules, I guess, so that everybody's on the same page.
They pull tournaments out of states for being, anti
accepting,
anti-fucking normal,
anti-fucking normal. I like it. That's one way to put
that
it.
type of thing. Speaking of sports, though, what about this pitcher, this major league pitcher? He's probably a woman. He's got to be a transgender.
Oh, this is your typical fucking.
So this is why I don't care for baseball.
And
admittedly, I'm not a big baseball fan because I don't like to be bored out of my mind watching sports. But beyond that, so this is a Reds pitcher, Lucas Sims. So it started raining.
Right.
Little rain. Described as a Barstool Sports as a monsoon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was what they call it, Hurricane Katrina 2.
So it was a sprinkle. So top of the 8th inning, 2 men on, tie ball game. Reds pitcher Lucas Sims was forced to throw in a torrential downpour. Freezing rain just being dumped onto the field. Okay, it was not freezing rain. It was fucking rain.
Where were they playing again?
I don't know where it was.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
So basically, long story short, he kept changing balls with the ump, and every time the ump would give him a ball, he'd just throw it in the dugout.
It was kind of funny because he was just chucking it. He was just kind of chucking it. But he refused to pitch because it was raining too hard. Yeah, you can get wet.
Yeah, and
it was a tie ball game.
Couldn't get a grip on the ball, and this and that.
It was a tie ball game. You gotta top the field. It's baseball, okay? It's very important for the ball to be dry.
It's such a soft sport.
It's such a soft sport. They make
sport.
way too much money for doing way too little.
And you know what? Don't
get me wrong, I'd take it, but
you know the same reason I don't like baseball is the same reason I don't like Dave Matthews Band.
Why?
Because too many people are obsessive about it.
There's a certain cult
me. Yeah,
Dave Matthews makes some good tunes over the
sure,
years. Yeah.
Sure. It has nothing to do with his music.
Strictly don't like him because other people like him.
It's like
you're a nonconformist.
And he's just that cool dude, you know. And then everyone that likes him is like that.
Officer Shitstain, I think he's jealous.
Oh, wicked jealous. Oh yeah, no, there's no doubt. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I think he's jealous.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He concurs.
I'll fully admit I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of his jealousy.
You just wish you were there.
I do, but it bugs me how obsessed
cult-like.
But it's the same thing with baseball.
Yeah.
People are so fucking obsessed with baseball.
It's opening day, man. Pitchers and catchers. Okay, the pitchers and catchers show up fucking 6 months before the rest of the team. Whoa.
And then you think during
Who gives a shit?
6 fucking months they play under a hose or something.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's raining out. What are we supposed to do?
I don't understand why they...
And I didn't think, looking at the video...
Why their season is so long.
Yeah.
Why do you need 162 games?
And looking at the video, like, I mean, it's raining, but... I'm not seeing.
I'm pretty disappointed with Barstool Sports because Barstool Sports writes as like they're defending them.
Oh yeah, then they are. The rain somehow intensified.
Yeah,
oh man, did you see that video of the ump, the base ump that got hit in the face?
No.
Oh fuck!
Got hit in the face?
Yeah. There was a hit. And there was a throw. I think they were going for a double play or something. I don't remember now off the top of my head. Let's see. He got hit. Anyway, the ball bounced. Maybe the shortstop or something caught the bounce, spun around, and went to throw it. Well, in the meantime, the ump is trying to get out of the way. When he turned around the throw, they were probably 3 feet away from each other. Fucking hit him right there.
Man.
Oh, and this is a guy that's turning. I think he was trying to whip it to home.
Did he get knocked out?
He didn't get knocked out. He immediately turned and started like running to the sidelines. And they show him. Let's see.
Did he live?
I see one from 2015.
Maybe it was an older one.
It's a bunch.
Let's see.
Hit in the jaw.
No, it was like forehead. Pass. Let's see. I'll know it immediately if I see it. It might have been an older one. Base. Oh, come on. Why can't I find it? Anyway, continue on with what you're saying. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It just came to me. And
I get just baseball. It just the obsessive nature in which people like it and the fact that there's 162 games and it's just and it gets so overanalyzed and it's so cold. I don't like baseball. I just don't like baseball.
I'm not a big fan of baseball either. No. I think it's I don't know. Do we want to call it boring?
Boring,
if you will.
Yeah, no, I would go with boring.
I can't find it. I just saw it though.
Well, probably gone now, buddy.
Umpire gets hit with pass. Let's try that. I'm not seeing it anywhere. That's catcher. Strikeout. God, baseball is stupid. And they make a lot of money. A lot of money.
Tons of money.
Let's see.
And because people go. That's what, that's
yeah.
What, the amount of people pay to go to a game and stuff. It's just crazy. And the Red Sox especially. How many people just are over the top obsessive with the Red Sox.
Yeah. Oh, it's opening day, man. I'm going to take the day off
really
and watch the
bothers.
Sox.
For some reason, it bothers me.
I remember I had like one year that I sort of was into baseball and like to the point that I would put it on and not watch it.
Right.
And kind of listen to it. And then at the end of it, sort of watch it.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand why baseball is so hyped up.
And it's so
like
slow.
when you talk about baseball, like there's this from a coaching standpoint, there's like all this stuff that you have to do and like
there's not
secretive. And,
I'm pretty sure I could be a coach.
We're gonna change. And what's the deal with like? Why does a coach wear the uniform?
Got to, man.
Why?
Part of the team.
And why is there so many coaches? Like you got a bench coach,
and
then you got a coach,
general
and then you
manager,
got a pitching coach, you got a first base coach. Like why do you have so many coaches for something that's
at some point it's money.
Like my fucking 8-year-old plays baseball and he can catch and throw a ball.
It's money.
It's
just what it is.
I mean. I'm sorry, but I feel like there's not a lot of skill to baseball. Hand-eye coordination, I'll give you that. If you're a pitcher, you gotta be able to chuck a ball.
The pitcher is probably the most talented.
You need two people in a baseball game. The batter and the pitcher.
Most talented position on the field is probably the catcher.
Yeah,
because that's tough.
I'll give you that.
That's tough.
On the knees,
that's strenuous. Batting can be tough, I guess, but it's nowhere near as physically strenuous as football. Or hockey, or really any other sport. Women's soccer. Transgender soccer.
Yeah, transgender soccer. I feel like soccer's rough, though, now. Like, not rough, but like rough on the body.
You got to be cardiovascular.
Yeah.
You got to have good cardio.
I think the thing, like hockey, you have to be, but at least with hockey, you can kind of glide.
Yeah, hockey's more of like hockey's like a hit thing, though, because you go real hard, you rest. Go real hard, you rest.
Yeah.
Soccer is like you're doing a constant
a soccer
run.
field's big, right?
Yeah, it's a big bastard, yeah.
Is that
the size of a football field, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, soccer field's big. Football, same thing. You play like, total football game, you're probably action-wise 15 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Wide receivers and stuff got to be in shape. They gotta be quick.
But still, you have to be explosive.
Right.
Like, there's no endurance to it.
Right. But you take a guy like Vince Wilfork.
Right.
I mean, he's basically a fucking concrete barrier you see on the side of the highway.
But he's still pretty rugged. Like, I feel like he's
dude.
still in somewhat shape. Oh, fuck. That's not the one, but that looked like it hurt. I'm still looking for this. It's bugging me that I can't find it.
Yeah, you got to get off that, man.
I can't. It's... Once I show you, you're going to be like, oh, God. Oh, this guy get hit in the nuts. But yeah, anyway, favorite sport? Hockey. Favorite sport to
hockey.
watch?
Yeah, hockey.
I think hockey's the most interesting,
the most action-packed. I think the most skill. I think hockey's got...
Yeah.
You look at all you got to do to be, good at hockey.
Yeah. You have to be an actual athlete.
Right. You got to,
I still maintain the fact
strength.
that race car drivers are better athletes than baseball players.
Oh, I'd give you that.
They're in better shape.
Cardiovascular, you got to be in better shape than
you sit in a car for that long and not have to take a shit. No, that's impressive.
That's a feat.
That would worry me every single race day.
Yeah.
Like I got to sit in this car for what if I have to poop?
Nah, if you're a professional race car driver,
doesn't matter.
You just let her fly in the car.
You just go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win.
Making a lip.
Are you shitting again? God damn it!
You win the race.
Shooter, we told you.
Get out of the car so we can interview.
Nope. I can't. I'm coming. We got your new racing suit. It's all white. The hell am I supposed to do with that? You know I shit my pants every race. You know the farts get greasy. You know I'm doing the 7-day poop challenge. You know what that does to my body?
I'm in the middle of a Dr. Osane's run.
Have you seen the sponsor?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but those guys got to be in decent shape.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. More so than a baseball player. Especially, I would say that baseball players of today are probably in better shape than baseball players of the past.
Oh, yeah, the old cigarette smoking, tobacco chewing.
Yeah, I think sports in general are in better shape.
I remember listening to an interview with Who the fuck was it? I think it was Jeremy Roenick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Talking about cocaine in the locker room?
Well, cocaine's still a pretty prevalent drug in the NHL, I think. But
You and the cocaine.
he was talking about one night it was just before the strike. Maybe it was, when did they go on strike? Was it 94, 95 time frame?
They went on strike?
Yeah. NHL strikes. Bubble
Oh, the
shit's too
NHL?
fun. Yeah.
The last time was 2004.
Jeremy Roenick plays in the NHL. No, but it was the one before that.
Was it 99?
Played.
Yeah.
Was it 99? 92. 94, yeah, 94, 95.
NHL lockout 92, 94, 95, yeah.
When that was coming to an end, they were all out at a bar. And he said they got fucking shit-faced.
Really?
And then found out they had to play in 6 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they all had to go back, get as sober as they could in 6 hours, and they played.
Really?
Yeah. But that
They're
goes
professional athletes.
Oh yeah,
so.
I think the food they eat, everything has just gotten so refined.
Yeah,
and that's why
they
they're
have
so
like
big and
nutritionists
so
now
fast.
and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that. And
none of them.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, like none of them drink. But that's like you have all that money, and you can't enjoy it by drinking.
Yourself. Like buying grams of cocaine left and right.
Well, no, you can buy cocaine because it's a healthy drug, but
that's true. It's good for you.
It's just like it goes back to the whole thing of how do you have fun without drinking?
Well, let's see. Let's Google that.
Google.
Let's literally. That's what we should have a segment of. We'll call it Google It.
Google it,
and we'll just Google random things. We'll have people submit things that we want to Google.
What
are we saying? How to have
fun without drinking.
Time for a whiskey
come
review.
up with like
let's see.
Play Scrabble.
Okay, here we go. 5 ways to have fun without alcohol.
Oh, there we go.
We'll start at the bottom.
Okay.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get it because it just says let it all hang out. So that must mean like being crazy. Hold on, let me get into the article. Come on, let's go.
Nope. I'm gonna fire up a whiskey review.
We're setting up for a whiskey review here. All right. Number 1. Let go of old connections. The mental and physical connections between drinking and that's saying let go of, because you've got friends that used to hang out with that are alcoholics like you. So let go of them. Sober living programs can help these individuals get away from those kind of people.
But then I don't have any friends.
That's a loss. Okay.
I
Choose
like
new hobbies and activities. Finding new outlets and opportunities for fun will help you focus on the enjoyment and activity without a history of having participated in drinking. So that's saying if you used to drink and play Scrabble, don't play Scrabble anymore because you're going to want to have a drink.
Let me shoot this at you.
All right.
Whatever activity you find, I guarantee you is going to be more fun while drinking.
That's right. See the fact that the point that they're leaving
that's
out
the problem.
Is you're not going to have as much fun.
I think that's the thing is you've got to accept the fact you're not going to have as much fun.
Number 3 is keep your choices to yourself. Because you don't want your former alcoholic friends to find out and join you and say, hey, what would make this more fun? Crack it open a couple of cold ones.
But you can't argue with
you
perfectly
can't. So
good
then
logic.
you're right back into the cycle, right?
Right.
Number 4, find a sober companion. This is the tough one. That should be number 1. Find people who are sober.
It'd be like me trying to quit drinking and still hanging out with you.
Yeah, probably wouldn't happen.
No.
Yeah. No. So, still not drinking, pussy?
Just have a drink.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed, I guess.
I mean, I've had, I'm not an alcoholic by any stretch of the imagination.
And number 5 doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, sure. Let it all hang out. You can let go of your inhibitions while drinking. What better way to let it all hang out?
You're always looser after a couple of cocktails.
Right. You think so?
No,
So I like to get up today, have a cup of coffee, shot of whiskey.
Shot of whiskey, boom,
Bam.
to work. Then I
Ready to
can
go.
really let those workers know how I
Ready
feel.
to let go. Listen here, you fucking retard.
Let me tell you why you suck so fucking bad.
It's review day.
Again.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's Monday.
All right, we're going to do a whiskey review here.
We got a very special.
Speaking of quitting drinking,
Yeah.
we're going to do 4 Roses. Sean picked this up today, special.
Yeah, I figured what the hell. I've heard a lot about it over the years, never tried it. The single barrel one had this nice thing that came around it. There's a whole big story about the bottling, and I don't think it says anything on here.
I want to drink my whiskey, not read a story.
Well, buddy, see, You got to appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's why it's time for you to. Officer Shit saying I've been meaning to talk to you about this problem.
Was this intervention?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
good,
it's an
good.
intervention.
You got to
okay?
bring the wife down too?
Yeah. That's why.
She
You hear the
probably got
noise
a few
upstairs.
things to say about that.
She's dumping your bottles down the drain right now.
It's right there.
You only got the one? Come on. We know how you drunks operate.
Empty.
Anyway, Four Roses established in 1980. The rest, yeah, all those up there are empty, full of iced tea to fool them.
He's not wrong.
I drank them all this week.
I drank those earlier.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon. It looks good. It's a nice bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you guys aren't impressed.
Captain Morgan bottle.
Looks like a Captain Morgan bottle.
Yeah, you know what bugs me right off the bat is
The roses?
Four Roses.
I don't
That's
understand
such a
the name.
trashy
I wish it would say it. How do you know? Maybe there's a
like Rose in
the founder of
general.
Four Roses became smitten by a beautiful Southern belle. He sent a proposal to her, and she replied that if her answer were yes, she would wear a corsage of roses on her gown to the upcoming grand ball. And she showed up that night of the ball in her beautiful gown. She wore a corsage of 4 red roses. See?
Yeah, see that makes
That's
it
a
worse.
story.
That's a made up story. Like Rose,
It's not a made up story. It's a real thing.
I mean this with the utmost
This is
respect
true.
to any girl named Rose. It's just a trashy name.
Really?
Rose, yeah.
Rose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Have
It's
you
not a
ever met
puppy name.
a non-trashy Rose?
I don't know if I've ever met a Rose.
I don't think I have either.
That's a
Maybe
good
just
question.
in movies. Isn't that girl from
Pornos.
Titanic's name's Rose? That fucking bitch
Isn't
that
that-
leaves him stranded
Isn't
on that.
Rose Witherspoon there?
No, that's Reese's.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Good thing we get Officer
No,
Shit
not-
to
not-
correct us. Keep
not-
us on track.
Not the actual not the actress, the character. I'm pretty sure the character's name is Rose.
Really?
Titanic?
Yeah.
In Titanic? Look
Yeah,
how
yeah.
excited he is.
Oh, read knows.
Hey,
Read,
yeah,
read.
he's all about it. He's all
Fucking
about
Bubble
it.
Shits is a
yeah,
fool.
Rose the
Oh, yeah.
Titanic.
Bubble Shits is a sucker
Bubble
for
Shits is all
romantic
over it.
comedies. Yeah.
Oh,
The
man.
only scene I ever remember was when he was drowning.
Yeah,
sure,
you
yeah.
sick fucker. Yeah. That's how he
Yeah,
got
see?
into it. The wife's
Yeah.
like, "You want to watch a movie tonight?" And he walks in and says, "Oh,
Yeah,
I'll watch
this
it
movie.
porn."
We watching porn? Oh, yeah.
Pause it. Rewind 10 seconds.
Oh, anyway.
Play it again.
Look at that. Look at that pour. See that? Right down the ice cubes.
Jesus, really
Anyway.
going for it. Pass it over. Pass it over.
Smells good.
I'm
I've never had it before. Had to buy it. Heard a lot about it over the years.
I'm pre-prejudiced by
Any
the
comments
name.
on it? We got some comments on here. People saying hi.
I'm pre-prejudiced by the name.
I have fun without drinking. You're a liar.
I think that's got to be Jamie.
Yeah. No, but we've seen them both drinking.
But you have more fun while drinking.
Yeah, that's the question. It's
Yeah.
not whether you have
I
fun.
have fun not drinking.
I think people have fun not drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, and
like when I'm playing hockey, I don't drink till after,
right.
but I have fun.
Oh, that's been hard lately. The last couple of weeks. I mean, that coach is on the bench there. He's cracking cold ones.
Jesus.
Jeez. Man.
Just go for it, man.
All right. Anyway, Four Roses.
4 Roses. All right. Bubble Shit, you want to try something? No.
Bullshit. Oh, yeah. He's got to get up soon. We got to end this. T-minus 3 minutes.
It's a bourbon. It's not bad.
Oh, here we go.
I'd rather have Jim Beam.
Oh, God. Oh. What? What?
All right, I might have to try some.
I mean, it's nothing spectacular. I wouldn't buy it again. Or once. I mean,
It's bourbon. You
it's
can definitely
good. Yeah,
taste the
it's-
bourbonness of it, I guess, if you will. It's definitely better than Jim Beam. Definitely better. Hands down better. I think it's good. That's all I'm gonna buy. That's all I'm gonna have at my house from now. 4 Roses. I think
It's not
I
bad.
think it's smooth.
It is smooth. It's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, it's not unsmooth. It's.
Truth be told, I actually went there. I was looking for. Remember Buffalo Trace? They didn't
yeah.
have any. That's what I was going for.
I'm
Because I
a-
really wanted a bottle, and I don't think we've reviewed it yet.
I'm admittedly not a fan of bourbon.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad bourbon. But
You
it's
are.
not. It's no Maker's Mark or
No. It's definitely
Or,
Maker's Mark's top shelf stuff. Right?
Yeah, or,
this is the middle.
What's that other
this is the
bourbon
Jack
we
Daniel's
really
shelf.
What was that other bourbon?
Bolete. That one was good. Yeah,
That was a really,
almost
really
bought a
nice
bottle of that too. But we had already done a review on it, so
we could do another one. Just because we liked
I
it.
said that to myself. Well, there's a couple of different ones too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6.14.
I got to see where we rated things before. Let's see. 6.14?
6.14.
Oh, that's low on the Richter scale.
Yeah.
Low on the...
It's not much better than Jim Beam.
Oh, God, you're an idiot.
No. I'm
Not
an
much better than Jim
intelligent
Beam.
whiskey connoisseur.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've desensitized my taste buds.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think cigar smoking and Listerine has desensitized
How much
my
Listerine do
taste
you use?
buds. I goggle it twice a day.
No, that's not an abundance.
Twice a day keeps the COVID away. Huh?
That's not an abundance. No. You know what keeps COVID away? Zinc and vitamin B. Vitamin D.
B6.
Yeah.
You got to do. You know why you take vitamin D with vitamin B?
I love vitamin D. I take way too many vitamins. I piss like gold constantly.
Do you know why?
Why what?
You take vitamin B with vitamin D.
I didn't know you're supposed to take them both together.
Yeah, you do. Because if you don't take, if you take vitamin B but you're deficient in D, you won't absorb the B.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
If you get into the science of vitology, vitaminology.
I don't think that's a real word. I don't think that's a real word.
Vitaminergy.
Vitaminergy?
There's quite a bit to it as to what you need to take with what to make sure you actually observe it.
Really?
Because a lot of times, like a lot of these multivitamins and shit, you're just pissing it straight.
Yeah,
out.
and you can see that. I don't take a multivitamin.
No, I don't either. No, I do. I take that back. I do. But I also take this drink that's got a whole bunch of vitamins in it.
I take all kinds of shit.
And then I take every night I take B6, D3, and
I'm big into the vitamins.
a zinc.
I love them. I like a zinc.
I feel like a zinc
Do you
really
find a
just
zinc hard to swallow?
I feel like when I take a zinc, it really kicks the shit out of the COVID that's in there.
Yeah, see,
Make sure it don't
you
come
feel
back.
supercharged.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's why I'm a big fan of the greens now, man. Can't believe you didn't buy them.
Bubble shits, are you
I'm a
vaccinated?
big fan.
Fully?
See? Fully?
Fully vaccinated.
You're
Bubble
fully
shits.
vaccinated?
The J&J 2 days before.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
Oh, man. He's not vaccinated. You're a dead man walking.
You were one of the lucky ones.
I'm good. I'm not.
Yeah,
fine.
see?
I wanted to get the J&J, then they pull it off the shelves.
See? I got to go. I'm going next Tuesday for
Can't get
my
blood clots. The
booster.
amount I drink, my blood's so fucking thin.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that whatsoever. Yeah, but that's kind of there was, 6 people?
Yeah, 6
Out of 7 million?
Yeah,
6 million?
was,
Yeah, 7 million.
So
I mean,
now
you
I
could
got,
give 7 million people Tylenol and get
all-
400 people that react adversely to it.
So I got the
Has something to do with
Pfizer.
birth control, I think.
No. I got the
So
Pfizer.
you're in trouble, huh? Yeah, me too. I got to go next week for my signal booster there, the second
I thought
shot.
you were much further ahead of me because I'm going the week after.
No, I think we're a week apart.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So this time next week.
Be all fucking COVID proof.
Yeah.
Just
but you know
done.
what sucks? It doesn't mean anything.
No.
You're still supposed to wear a
You
mask.
gotta
You're
wear-
supposed to- yeah, fucking
Oh.
Fauci argues with himself more than he
Dr.
argues with anyone
Fuzznuts.
else. They should just play clips. You could easily stitch him saying one thing and then him saying another thing, arguing
yeah.
with himself.
Yeah, I heard
mean-
him on what the hell was he on the other day? Well, when you don't wear the mask
Yeah.
and you go out in the public, what could happen is you won't get the COVID, but you contain particles of the COVID that could
Yeah.
be transferred to the other people without the mask if you don't wear 7 masks.
Right.
God, I cannot. He just need. I'm sure he's a smart guy. He just needs to shut the fuck up.
I think he's the money hungry guy now.
Oh yeah,
right?
he's look at his investments in all these fucking
Yeah.
vaccine companies.
Yeah. That's a whole nother story.
And I almost didn't get the vaccine because of all that shit.
Yeah, I was on the fence, and then
You weren't on the fence.
I was originally. I was.
You
Oh,
might
yeah.
have been, but it didn't matter because
Yeah,
your wife
yeah,
was
I was
going to
gonna- I
make
was
you
gonna-
get it either way.
But personally, I was on the fence about it because I've learned a lot about vaccines over the years.
yeah,
And-
I wasn't real thrilled about taking it.
For the most part, vaccines are safe, and anyone who tells you they're not is
So
fucking
my biggest thing,
Wrong.
to get scientific with him,
scientifically.
is my biggest scare of the COVID vaccine was the fact that if you look at the average time it takes to develop vaccines, it's like 20 years.
Oh yeah, there's tons of red tape that go along with it.
Well, not only that, it's a matter of it takes that long just to get the right formula and make sure it doesn't have side effects. So I was worried that, why did they develop it so quickly?
Yeah.
And, and it's supposedly okay. So after doing research, talking to people, all this and that, it found out that it was developed so quickly because at its core, it's a SARS virus.
Yeah, it
so
was
they
already
had
in process.
SARS vaccines developed. So they just had to take that SARS vaccine and make it applicable to this particular strain of SARS, and that's why it came out so quick.
So they already had a jump start on it.
Exactly.
And then, of course, President Benson...
Well, no, they didn't have a jump start. They had a vaccine for SARS.
Right, yeah.
That had to be modified for this particular strain of SARS.
That's called a jump start. Like
they had a vaccine.
Process. Yeah, but they had to be modified.
It was like the flu shot. You have a flu shot, they just modify
every
it.
Year they change it a little bit. Yeah. But so they still wouldn't have been able to do that in the time they did. Had Operation Warp Speed or whatever the hell they called it.
What the fuck
pulled some of these the red tape and the bureaucracy out of it. Let's see. What does this say?
Oh, yeah. Woman for 7 people, one here in Maine.
For what?
Jamie Byron, Dennis Soucy. Or Jamie Soucy, Dennis Soucy. Woman 40. One here in Maine, 7 people that had side effects from the J&J vaccine.
Yeah. So you're talking 7 people out of almost 7 million.
Yeah.
6.8 million, whatever it is.
10%.
Yeah. I don't think that's quite right, but close enough. Less than 10%. They're just rounding,
Yeah. So anyway.
But you know what? I got thinking about it. I've put way worse things in my body, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. No, I constantly introduce toxins
I wasn't going to get the vaccine, and then I returned my empties.
You thought about...
I was like, boy, that's an awful lot of whiskey bottles.
You were like, how many gallons of cum have I swallowed? And I'm worried about a little vaccine. Let's be honest.
All the AIDS and herpes.
That was your logical explanation.
You're terrible. You're disgusting. Anyway, so come 2 weeks from now, we'll all be ready to roll.
Yeah, Reed's ready to roll. Reed can do whatever he wants.
I'm not going to wear a mask anywhere.
On Saturday.
I'm going to get the I'm going to get the little like Nazi patch, but it'll be the COVID vaccine thing on my arm, and I'll just wear that around.
Reed can go back to having sex with random hookers.
I mean,
Jesus. I mean, bubble shits can go back. So we didn't even touch the box.
Did you drop that bottle?
No.
Jeez, I'm crow.
I
know we did.
It was just my water. Don't worry.
Jeez, I'm crow. I'm be spilling the bourbon.
Anything in here pressing we want to discuss?
I don't know. Let's see. This is. Let's see.
I do want to touch on this hybrid homeschooling because this article is setting the seed, if you will.
Yeah, planting the seed.
Is hybrid homeschooling the future of education?
No, it's not.
I think Bubble Shit said it best.
Right.
But I'm telling you, man.
Rick Hess.
I'm telling you, teachers, not all teachers, don't get me wrong, but the big teachers unions are going to fucking push for this shit.
You can already see it, right? Because our kids are in the same school district. You can already see every email, every phone call, any notification that goes out.
Yep.
They're already planting the seed for next year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're not quite sure what's going to happen next year.
You know what? It should be
blah,
back
blah,
to fucking. I'm telling you, mark my words right now. Kids will never go to school on Wednesday again.
4 days is going to be the big thing. They need that Wednesday to clean. I've seen the janitorial staff at some of these schools. There ain't no fucking way they're cleaning that school.
It's going to be a teacher's decompression day.
Fuck that.
That's what it's going to be.
I'm sorry. If they can go to school 4 fucking days, they can go fuck. Man, this is going to...
I'm telling you right now.
Should have had old pea shoots down.
If it wasn't for my wife... teaching my son.
Oh God, they'd be dumber than
he'd
bricks.
be dumber than a fucking pounded thumb. Because I can't teach him. I get way too frustrated.
I don't have the patience.
Like I try to read a book with him.
This is easy.
I'm like, why don't I just read it?
Yeah, just let me read it.
You play with your cars.
You go somewhere else. Yeah, I agree with you though. You could be right. They'll never go to school on a Wednesday again.
I mean, and don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a testament to teachers, right? The special type of person to be a teacher.
It's a special type of person.
It's your fucking job.
But you chose it.
You chose it.
I didn't choose to be a parent.
Right.
I mean, wait. No, but I don't want to be a school teacher.
No, you don't want to be a teacher.
I have zero interest in being a school teacher.
And I teach my kids about other things.
Right.
Like fishing.
Yeah, guns,
cocaine.
Fun stuff. fishing, guns, drinking,
pornographic
the
films.
fun stuff in life. I don't need to be teaching them to read about, I don't know, history.
But no, I mean, we there's other things to learn about, right?
Yeah,
but
right.
There's
Like
you don't
life
need
skills that they don't learn.
You don't
in
need to
school.
be a science teacher or a reading teacher.
Right.
That's why you send them to fucking school.
Right, exactly.
But I'm telling you right now, 4 days a week is going to be the new normal.
That makes if they can go to school 4 days a week, if they can go from 2 to 4, they can go 5.
Of course they
This
can.
is stupid.
I don't
This is
understand why they're
stupid.
going to 4 days a
It's
week.
stupid. It's
Why not go to 5 days a week? My
such
kid, my oldest, is
utter
going back 4 days a week
BS.
after
It's-
next week. Yeah.
Mine's not though. Same school district, but we don't have the room because
Yours isn't bubble shits?
Nope.
What's,
2 days.
Yeah,
Where does he go to school? Lewiston?
yeah,
Lewiston.
yeah. See,
Yeah. And they got all kinds of schools.
yeah,
2 days a week.
yeah.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. Actually, I don't even think they'll go back at all the rest of the year. That's my prediction.
Really?
Oh, really?
Because where the cases are so high right now.
Yeah. See, and that's the other thing I don't understand. Right? Let's face it. There's more people vaccinated right now in the state
Right.
than
Why are
obviously
cases
have ever
spiking?
been.
Right.
And if you're telling me that people aren't wearing masks, you're a fucking moron.
You're full of shit.
People are wearing masks all over. People are getting together at their homes. Oh, fuck you.
Bullshit.
Shut up. Cases are
Bullshit.
higher than they've ever been.
And people are outside more. It's springtime. It should be going the opposite
People
way.
are gathering, for the most part, when people are gathering at houses, they're outside.
So what can we
They're
conclude
not
from
fucking
this?
going around licking doorknobs.
Vaccines don't work.
I don't think that's what we can conclude from
Sure it
this.
is.
We can certainly conclude that
30% of
something
Mainers are
isn't right.
vaccinated.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's like 50%.
Is it up to
Yeah.
50?
Well,
I think
not
it's 50%
fully,
of all
if they had that
eligible.
first shot. Yeah. So, something
even 2 weeks
something doesn't make sense.
Yeah, to fully kick in.
Yeah, to fully kick in. Yeah,
But still, you're
But
right.
still,
Something doesn't
why
add
are
up.
cases something doesn't add up.
Yeah.
And even deaths are still
Right
our
now,
deaths are
we're
never
right
really high.
where we were when this all started.
Right, we're like 400 or 500 cases, and there was 7 deaths the last week or something like that.
But this whole thing from the
Hasn't been,
start.
like multiple a day though, like there was before.
Right, and then I heard the other day they had said that there was like 500 cases, but then Dr. whatever his name in there, Shaw
Fuzznuts?
or whatever, yeah, Dr. Shaw
Nirav Shah.
had his thing, and he said it was actually only 45 or
He's
something.
Dr. Fuzznuts
in 24
Jr.
hours, but yet the media is running with this narrative that there's 500 new cases and blah blah blah. I don't know. There's
Because
some serious
they
disconnect.
manipulate statistics to be, to push the news they want. But
Be interesting news.
the whole problem with this whole COVID thing from the start, when it all started,
Donald
I've
Trump.
said it before. No, it was, we didn't know what it was. There was predictions of 10, 15, 20% death rates.
Oh, they
for
said
people
20
who
million
caught it.
people there originally are gonna die.
And when the actual data started flowing in, remember all the temporary hospitals they built
Oh
that
my
never
God.
got fucking
even
used?
touched.
And
Remember
then all
Trump
the
sent that
data
big
started
ship to New
coming in,
York?
right? All this data started coming in. We figured out death rates were,
Mm-hmm.
1%, well below 1% for certain age groups.
Mm-hmm.
We never adjusted our policies or anything to match what the actual virus was.
Of course not. You know why? Control.
It was. It was
Hold
the
on to
control.
it. Wait a minute. We get
course
these
it was.
morons right where we want them.
Yeah. And I don't.
Funding.
Yeah, emergency funding.
But
exactly.
I don't understand what the end game is still. I don't.
I just think it's
What's the end game?
keep people walking around. Like we've said this before, right? Politicians get together once a year and they sit in a room like, hey, man, hey, check it out. I got these guys eating Thanksgiving dinner. They're wearing a mask. They take a bite and they put their mask back on. Let's see what you can get them to do.
I have a hard time believing that's it. There's some sort
What,
of end
though?
game. I don't know. That's what I struggle to find out.
I mean, I'm personally.
What's the
they
end
say
game?
people are getting lax now. People are getting lax. People aren't getting lax. When this all started, we were told 14 days to flatten the curve. After that, we could somewhat get back to normal. Here we are, a fucking year and a half later.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed,
But-
supposedly the world's still coming to an end tomorrow.
So here's what I think, and it's kind of roundabout, it's kind of twisted, right? But the whole, I remember listening to Rush Limbaugh years ago, and the whole thing about government-funded healthcare is once you can control people's health, right, control their healthcare, you can control more and more aspects of their life, right? You can say you can't drive this car, you can't do this because it's too dangerous,
dangerous.
and we control your healthcare, right? So to me, this is all intertwined and something to do with
driving that in that direction.
It's grabbing you grab a lot of control, right? And you give half of it back.
You give a little bit.
And then, but you keep that half,
right?
And it becomes. I mean, look at masks. Look at anything. I find myself doing it. Compromising. I just want to be able to do this again. And I'll be fine, right?
Yeah. How many times do we say that doing a hockey season, right? Hey, whatever. We'll do what we have to do.
So you give. I mean, let's say you got. Let's say you have $200,000. Someone steals all 200,000 of it, right? And they take it for 6 months. Right. After 6 months, you get an offer. Say, hey, we're going to give you 175,000 of that back, or you can keep fighting for the 200 and maybe get it back. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
you're going to take that 175
give me the fucking
and be
200, you piece of garbage.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. So it's that
exactly
little grab of control that they keep.
So do you think
going.
there's a tipping point? Do you think eventually we get to a tipping point where people are like, enough is enough? You think there's enough people out there?
I think so.
I think
the
2022 midterms will really set the tone for what's going to happen in 2024.
I think you're going to see the most amount of independents elected than you have in a long time.
And I think especially, I think eventually people are going to get sick of hearing, we just have to do this, to get through. Yeah, that was fine for 2 weeks.
Right.
But now
it's done.
Let us get back to normal.
Get back to normal. You got to let this thing go.
And I'm telling you right now, if my kids don't go back to school next year, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Full time.
They're literally going to lose their minds.
Yeah, they're literally going to already losing their minds.
Insanity, my friend.
Pissing me off now. Now you got me all worked up.
Let's end it on a light note.
All sweaty.
Anything light here?
I doubt it.
Parking violations.
What did I just do? Parking violations. Oh, yeah.
Amazon low.
That Florida one that pissed me off too. That was your classic government overreach. Let's see. A good one? How about the Amazon logo?
Oh, here we go. Tranny wins pageant.
Oh, yeah. Back to the trannies.
So the biological male wins female beauty pageant.
Yes.
So
I forgot about that one.
This is the ultimate
headline. Exactly.
This is the ultimate proof that men are better at everything than women.
And I think it says that somewhere in the article.
It's true. How is this okay?
It's not.
How is this okay?
This goes back to Parks and Rec, right? Where Ron Swanson won that Female of the Year award or whatever.
Right. Like Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year.
Yes. How the hell, if you're a feminist, do you let that happen?
Okay? How is this? We're reverting back to the 50s.
I just don't get it.
And they're just letting it happen.
I mean, I just don't get it.
First trans title holder crown. Miss Silver State.
Slip of the tongue there.
A little slip, if you will.
That's I thought it said someone here.
Cataluna Enriquez, a biological male, won the Miss Silver State USA. That's another problem. Silver State USA with a name like Cataluna Enriquez.
Yeah. Hello.
What's Silver State?
It's
biggest preliminary
Nevada.
Okay, so it's the biggest preliminary competition for the Miss Nevada USA pageant.
That's just.
So it's a low grade beauty pageant, but nonetheless,
obviously a man won it.
True. What was the talent, I wonder?
Being standing up. Look what I can do. Oh, we're sorry to all our trans viewers out there.
And for my talent, I will now pee standing up. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah. So at some point in the article, they talk about it was invasive that they asked for documentation proving that he was a she.
That Adam apple is way too fucking big.
What the fuck?
Not to mention, that is the most bizarre swimsuit competition I've ever seen.
Is there a picture of her or him? He, they, them?
You either shit your pants or you hit a penis in your ass. Because that swimsuit competition is a tell-all.
Anyway.
All right.
So
all right, we'll wrap it up
I think
on
that's
that
a
lighthearted
good way to end
discussion.
it.
Hope you enjoyed it. We are the SNS Report, Sean and Shooter, and producer Bubbleshits by your side. We're gonna float a few names out for producer Matt, producer Reed, shit stain, Bubbleshits.
Yeah, we've been all over the board today.
Yeah, we floated a few. Vote on your favorite one. If you have something you want to say, chime in on producer Reed's name. Email us, sns@sns-report.net. Find us on Facebook at SNS Report. Find us on Twitch at SNS Report. Find us on YouTube at SNS Report. I got it right the first time. Good time as always, my friend.
Cheers.
Producer Bubbleshits. Good time as always.
Cheers.